Hello, people from the live stream. Here we are after a bouncing, epic pagan folk show by Fehu on the village stage. This was listed as a surprise impromptu interview, and we are here with, well, I think some of you will recognize them. These are, of course, some of the members of Cesair. Cesair, of course. We have...
Hello, I'm Sophie.
And I'm Dan.
And I'm a wet dress called Monique.
A wet dress called Monique.
Ooh.
She sings in Cesair. Oh, you said white.
A white
Sorry,
dress.
I thought you said wet dress. Because it's so warm. It's so warm.
It's kind of wet.
Yeah. They're not playing this year as Cesair, but we just had to have them. Because they are an unmissable part of Castlefest since, I don't know what your first year ever at Castlefest was?
I think 2012, so that's about 12 years ago.
I was
12 years,
22 then.
Oh, I was 8.
You were 8? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, very believable.
Maybe, a little bit.
And you've played here as, oh, I actually remember, yeah. That was when the stage was in between the hills, and you were playing there. You're like, oh my god, we're actually here. It happens with a lot of bands that play here for the first time. Like, okay, we're doing Castlefest. It's a bit of a bucket list thing when you start out.
It is, yes.
And then you had a year where you did an epic symphonic orchestra and choir, just
yes,
for the heck of it.
But it was the second, the second time we came here. That was actually a really stupid idea, because we were so overwhelmed and so impressed by the first time we got to play here. And we were like, it would be so awesome if we got to go on the big stage. So we made something up. We said, Mark, okay, if we bring an orchestra and a choir and an extra drummer and stuff, can we go on the big stage? And he said, yeah, sure. Oh, okay. It's February now, so we had 5 months, something to do it.
To get
I think the interesting bit is because I joined Cesair in 2019, but I was already there at that show because I was in the choir.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have a really nice voice. So
Thank
it was
you,
already, the seed was planted already.
Yeah, and I actually also did the voiceover. There was this epic voiceover during the show. That was also me.
Was that you?
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're still, I think the recordings are still on the YouTube.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
But only look at it after the live stream, of course, because I need you here. And as I've already said, if you have any questions to these lovely people, feel free to drop them, and I will see them on my magic screen. All of you have already participated at some point in the Wicca ritual as well.
Yeah,
I
we
shared
have.
the stage with. Yes,
I
I've
think
been on
all
stage with
4
all
of
of you.
us, right?
Yeah. How is that? Just can you give a glimpse of the feeling of being?
I think I can start because I only did one, and I think you have more experience ritual-wise. For me, it was a lot of fun because I'm a relative newcomer, and then suddenly I was on stage with a drum, and the mission was epic drumming, and we did a good job drumming epically. And then everybody was so emotional, and this for me this was the first time actually also witnessing the ritual. Yeah. So it was special for me. Yeah. But I think for you too, and I'm not sure who I'm going to give the mic first.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a very. It's always a very impactful thing to do for yourself as well, because there's so much energy, and there's a lot of people who come especially on Saturday for the Wicker, of course, and in front of the stage as well, and in front of the Wicker, it's so crowded, and the anticipation in the air. So and then you have to deliver, and then you have to do something. And fortunately, we know what we have to do every year. We have preparations for every rehearsal. So we know what our part is, but yeah, it's always you never know what to expect, what to experience, what the experience will be. But it's always epic, as we like to say. It's always overwhelming, and afterwards we really have to decompress and Do you want to?
Yeah. Okay. Because I've done the ritual a couple of times now, and I think the first time you go into it, you act like it's a performance, but it's not, and you have to experience that for the first time. Okay, I'm not here to play something beautiful that people go, oh, that's nice. No, I'm part of a thing, and I don't matter. It's the whole, and that's that's really special to feel like the crowd is part of what is happening, and you have this amazing energy coming from the crowd that you don't have at a normal concert, and that's really magical. It's awesome.
Yeah, you can practice the performance part, but you can't practice what it is. Yeah. It's like all these loose strings come together, and you're sort of the knot. But it's another very, for me at least, a crucial part of the Castlefest band experience is the whole guesting culture. You think, I know this band, these people are in there, and then there's weren't these are these guys not in a different band? Yes, they also are, but everybody really likes each other a lot, or?
Yes.
yes.
That's basically what happens, and sometimes people think that this is very well rehearsed, and it just happens. You're in the backstage, you haven't seen these people in a while, and it's, oh, you're on stage, oh, awesome. Okay, come, bring your instrument, come on stage, and most of the times it's just very you just want to bring them with you and experience it together. It's just a lot of fun.
So you're not practicing months in advance together?
I'm not. No, but it's not. Most of the times, it's not something you discuss beforehand. It's just something that happens.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think for today, because we are both playing this evening.
You're guesting today?
Today,
right.
for Kelten Zonder Grenzen.
Oh,
they're playing
cool.
8:30, I think.
Yes.
And that is something. So we're playing the entire show. So that's more than that's more like we are
kidnapped.
Regular guests. We're kidnapped. Yeah. And I think you've been kidnapped quite often by them.
I've been kidnapped for I think 7 years.
Yes,
now,
yes.
so
It's a bit traumatic perhaps, but I've joined now. And that's really nice because for me, going to Castlefest for the first time, playing with Cesair, this was a bit of a new world, and I noticed because I've been to Castlefest before, I've been to Keltfest before, and the atmosphere that is in the audience is really like everybody looks like they know each other. You see a lot of hugging and a lot of people like finding each other for the first time in a year. And I think after COVID, when we played here, it was even more extreme. People were so elated to see each other. And what I found out by being here as a musician is that the musicians have the same thing. So you have the same atmosphere. Like everybody likes playing music. Usually people like each other as well. There are some.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No.
There's always drama, but there's always joy as well.
I've never seen a fight. Humans will be humans, but I've never. It's always been good atmosphere,
and I really like that. And now coming back, not playing for Cesair this time, but playing for Kelten Zonder Grenzen, and I arrive there and I immediately see people that I know, and this is in such a short time span, and I find that's unique for Castlefest. Yeah.
And just a small question: what's the weirdest or epic or most amazing like costume or thing that you were like, wait, what? This is actually real? People walk around like this, or?
I did see a Darth Vader mask.
That's warm.
Above a Hawaiian costume. Which was interesting.
That's like a multiverse
thing.
It
was a multiverse that I wasn't ready for. But it was nice. I liked it.
Nice. Yeah, anything goes here.
Yeah, that's
we saw
very
on the
true.
Castlefest fan page, we were just discussing it, somebody asking, what color should I wear? That doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't. All the weird combination you have in your closet, you can finally do it here.
Yes.
But,
I actually have things in my closet that I have been waiting like years to bring for the silent disco.
Did you bring them?
Yes, I bring them.
Oh.
Yes, they are glittery and they have rainbow colors.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Maybe we can send a camera squad over there.
Maybe
maybe not.
not.
Talking about Cesair, we were just talking about Cesair. You're not playing there this year, but you've not been sitting still.
We have not.
There's actually something coming.
Yes.
There's a storm coming.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, it's a nice bridge. You can read.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have a new CD coming. Quite quickly though. I think the official release date is the 6th of September.
Yeah.
So that's in a month. And our release show is, I think, the 28th of September in Arnhem-Willemijn.
I know it is.
And you know it is. Yeah. We have some amazing other bands also playing there.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, it's like this. It's this tiny pagan folk. It's a fairy band or.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a bit of a charity ask. Yeah.
So
no, and we're immensely looking forward to this. We've been working on this album for a number of years. I think the last album, Om Phalos, was 2017.
7 years ago.
So 7 years ago. And well, there's a lot has happened in the band. I also joined in 2019, and you can hear that a bit as well with the Storm reference. I sing some stuff as well, but I think in general we're all we have the CD already, the physical thing, and it's a beauty.
do you have one with you?
No.
Okay, sadly. I thought the perk of being an interviewer, you get a CD, but no. I was going to say something, and then I was obsessed with having the CD, and it sort of slipped my mind. Talking about CDs, it's a long, impactful journey, right? People at Castlefest, you see long merch lines at every band's gig, and there's just this carton with a CD, but there's so much blood, sweat, and tears in there. People hardly realize how much stress and to make such a nice product. Have you recovered yet a bit, or still in the middle?
Well, we're doing fine. Thank you for asking. I think the first songs we wrote, so the oldest songs, they go back years and years ago. You know, they're old ideas which we finally got to use for this album. So that's a very long process, of course, to go through. And then at some point you realize, hey, we have like 11 songs now, and they sound nice. Let's do something with it. And that's when it really starts, of course. You know that as well. Then you go recording, and that's also a very long period of finding the time together to get together, and the rehearsing in between, of course. And after that, the next fun starts, of course, because then you have to fine-tune everything. And in the meantime, we also were very busy with the artwork, because we had an artist, Michel van Latem, and he did an amazing job. And I can show you later when I have a CD with me, because I go home in between. That's also something, you know, this is all these different aspects that come together. And so you have to spread your attention, but then in the end it comes together again as so satisfying. And then to finally have it in your hot little hands and to show it to the world. It's a bit like a baby, but then without all the physical pain.
And you're giving it to people to
and
take
you're giving
home.
your baby
you don't
away.
Generally do that with babies.
Okay,
No.
I don't have any children. It's obvious. Okay.
I think it's frowned upon. Yeah. We just heard that Prima Nocta has been announced at the forest stage here where we're sitting next to, so I think it would be optimistic to continue this interview any longer. So I would like to thank everybody watching for tuning in, and thank these three members of Cesair and Kelten Zonder Grenzen for today, for joining me in the studio. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I think we're going to watch Prima Nocta now.